What is your worst character trait? I know, but do you?
My worst character trait? Oh, that's a very interesting question. I would say defensiveness, which is probably what people close to me would say also.
Which TV character do you most associate with, or character from a show or cartoon?
TV characters. Since I don't watch TV all that much.
Could be a character from a book, perhaps. Something you saw on the side of a bus once.
You've got me stumped.
Because clearly you're an original, so it's like.
A character, I'm going to say Florence Nightingale.
That's a good one. That's good. How would you like to be remembered?
I would like to be remembered as someone who was compassionate, caring, open to whatever circumstances arose, and who was passionate about helping change how we view death and dying in this culture.
Which piece of music evokes a beautiful memory? I'm presuming this is for you, not just generally.
Well, there are many pieces of music that evoke different kinds of memories for me. Beethoven's Seventh is what pops into mind first because it was the piece of music that my father wanted played in his dying process, and I listened to it probably 100 times in those few days when he was actually dying in my home in Mendocino. So that's a very important piece of music for me.
It's a nice one.
Then, of course, there's the Beatles' song of Blackbird singing in the dead of night that is on my list of things to play at my funeral. So.
That's a good one. Which non-famous person has changed your molecules?
Non-famous person has changed my molecules.
Such a specific and odd question.
That is a very specific and odd question. Well, they're probably not famous in most circles, but Dr. Diane Meyer and Dr. Mike Rabo, who are both palliative care doctors. Diane, who I first saw in the Bill Moyer series back on PBS in the late 90s, who was one of the first people doing palliative care in this country. And Mike Rabo, who is a doctor who I work with very closely at UCSF. I'd say both of those people have influenced my shifting molecules.
Well, thank you again, Redwing.
You are very welcome.
They're oddball questions, John.
Those were very oddball questions.
They're very John. That's great. That was easy.